So, of the inner solar system, two planets are both exactly the same and completely different. These being Earth and Venus. And while it took centuries for us to map the Earth, it's only going to take one mission to finally map Venus. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the deployment of Magellan and STS-30. I'm Face of Sarcasm. I'm going to be doing this episode. This is my episode. And who are you?
I'm Ferdinand Magellan's ghost.
Oh, cool. You circumnavigated the globe, right?
I just got back from Cebu City, where I totally didn't get killed by the locals halfway.
Uh-huh. Yep. Right.
I'm Paul the Pressure
All right.
Fed Astronaut.
Awesome. Glad that you could.
That's a cool looking spacecraft that we're going to talk about.
Yeah, but for now, we're going to have to talk about STS-30.
Yeah, I was talking about the space shuttle. What were you thinking?
Oh, I thought we were talking about the other smaller one that's almost fully in frame.
That's true.
Yeah. All right. Well, you're in control of the slides, though I'm presenting this. So next slide, please. All right. So for STS-30, today we're going to be flying Atlantis. That's OV-104. This, of course, it's STS-30, so it's the 29th flight of the space shuttle. This is the fourth flight of Atlantis itself, and this previous one was on STS-27.
That's the one where a part of the nose cone of the SRB fell off and hit the heat shield tiles.
Whoops. So the primary objective for STS-30 is, of course, the deployment of Magellan. But there are also some secondary objectives, which are very few, like the Fluids Experiment Apparatus, Mesoscale Lightning Experiment, the Air Force Maui Optical Sight Calibration Test, detailed test objectives and detailed secondary test objectives. Yeah, secondary objectives. A bunch of, minor stuff.
Like Amos, they do that pretty much every shuttle flight. If it's going to fly over Hawaii, they'll take pictures of it.
Yeah, exactly. And pretty routine stuff.
And we just saw the Fluids Experiment Apparatus on STS-57.
So briefly, we're going to go into a little bit more detail on this one.
We're actually going to care about it this time?
Slightly.
Okay, that's a good shot of the shuttle, too.
Yeah.
It's a pretty
All right,
vehicle.
next slide, please.
Okay.
So, speaking of the Fluids Experiment Apparatus with FEA, the objective of it is to grow large, homogeneous, high-purity crystals for potential commercial electronical and optical applications. So you have 3 indium samples and 2 selenium samples that will be melted by moving heater over the course of several hours. I think it goes into detail later on, perhaps, about that. But then, so basically it's just this long tube.
Yeah.
That has a bunch of different crystals, and then you're melting it together into one crystal.
A single crystal. Yeah. See, this looks like an 80s gadget, doesn't it?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, like, you take this out, you gotta plug it into something, and gotta type on it. You know? It does gadget things.
Yeah, very much has that 80s plastic look.
Oh, yeah. And got, kind of boxy, bulky, too.
Mm-hmm. Kind of feels like at the end of Alien, when Ripley's trying to activate the self-destruct.
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, I have to, unscrew each individual bolt and then, open the thing.
Yeah.
It's like, blowing up the ship is really difficult.
I would hope it is.
Yeah. And then, of course, all of this is documented with images taken regularly by an 8mm camera.
Cool.
All right, so you can see kind of on the front of it, facing us, is the camera assembly with a lens pointing at a mirror that is then looking at.
I see it now. So that's the camera lens there.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And it's looking at the
Yeah, because you can put your eye here for reference.
Exactly.
Yeah. Took me a second.
Next slide, please. So you can see more so kind of the internals. Here it is opened up.
Yeah.
Right.
All the
so you can see where the tube is.
See, this is how you know.
Love this.
This is how you know this is old. It's a photocopy of a picture of a sketch.
Yes, taken by memory.
Yeah. That's
So
cool.
you can see float zone configuration, right?
Yeah.
All the different components. I think there's one more image as well.
One
Kind
more?
of like
Yeah, there we go. It also kind of looks like the inside of a printer.
yes, yeah, with the thing going back and forth
Yeah.
with the nozzles. Yeah, that's basically what it's doing. And you have these
Oh.
these weird lights on the side of it they're just trying to light it up. It's like, hey, here's what it looks like.
Yeah. Oh, God. I guess we have printer issues. Jeez. Why do we need cyan for this?
It's a black and white image.
Why do we need... Oh, God, what's going on?
Yeah. What does PC load letter mean?
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Exactly. So this is the FEA, our crystal growth experiment for
It's a shuttle mission.
yeah, it's gonna have, this is like one of the 3 experiments it has on this thing. Next slide, please. So our second experiment is the mesoscale lightning experiment. Meso meaning like middle, so it's like middle scale lightning experiment. This is like from general thunderstorms
Yeah.
up to like larger systems. But the objective is to gain a better understanding of the effects of lightning at the mesoscale. And so this experiment will use the shuttle's onboard CCTV cameras along with a modified Nikon F3 to capture images of thunderstorms, right?
Yeah.
So there are these 4 CCTV cameras aboard the space shuttle in the payload section.
Yeah, there's one there. There.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure they went with camera B, which is in the back left side of the spacecraft, because that one it's wide angle and it's color.
Yeah, because they use that to look at when they deploy spacecraft to make sure it separates cleanly. So you can find video of even from Magellan, you can find images of it being deployed from the rear.
Spoilers.
Yeah, or TDRS or Galileo.
Yeah,
or any of those.
Yeah. Yeah, also, oh, sorry, I was wrong. Camera A, first choice. So it's the one of the front of the spacecraft, same side.
Oh, sure. I'm going to make fun of you now because you made fun of me for the fluid transfer experiment inaccuracy. You got it.
You went on and on about how... Okay, whatever. Moving on. Next slide, please. All right, and then finally the AMOS experiment, right? The Air Force Maui Optical Site. It's going to test calibration. Objective is to calibrate the electro-optical sensors using the shuttle flying overhead as a target. And there's no onboard experiments. It's just the shuttle doing a bunch of different things, opening payload bay doors, firing thrusters, just posing for the camera.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah, they're gonna put their ape masks on.
Sure. But of course, we don't really care about any of these. What we care about is, next slide please, Magellan.
Woohoo!
So next slide please.
Oh, and so if you look, the cameras are here and here. Those are the cameras.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Magellan. And that's an IUS.
Yes. So, originally wasn't supposed to fly in an IUS. There were plans for a Centaur G. That's what this...
I forgot to send you the picture of the concept art of Magellan on Centaur, didn't I?
Yes, you did. So I found these instead.
Yes, because that's Ulysses.
Yep.
But that is the first flight hardware Centaur for the shuttle.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be just a demonstration flight.
Okay.
I will put the correct image that I should have sent you in here for reference.
Yep. Oh, look at that. Look at how much different it is.
Yeah.
Look at that. Cool.
Yeah. So if some idiot hadn't forgot to send it to you.
Yeah. Some moron.
Yeah, it's too busy with his fluid transfer experiments. Gosh.
Yeah. Honestly.
I'll go die in the Philippines now.
Thank you. Appreciate that. So there were plans for having this fly on Centaur G. However, something happened 4 flights prior to this one. This is the 4th flight since Challenger.
which we're covering on the anniversary next year.
Yeah. So with this, so after Challenger, suddenly everyone started caring a lot about safety.
Yeah.
And the problem with the Centaur upper stage is that it's hydrolox, right? So it's liquid oxygen, liquid hydrogen. So, as the commander David Walker explained, if something goes wrong and you have to do a transatlantic abort, you're gonna have to dump this thing, right? Because if you try and land with this thing inside, it's landing with a bomb.
Because it's also boiling off into the payload bay.
Yeah.
Hydrogen and oxygen, which famously mix very well under heat.
Uh-huh. See the Hindenburg as a safety example, right? So yeah, you don't want to have this inside the shuttle because if anything goes wrong, it goes wrong very badly. So Centaur G was not gonna fly on the shuttle.
And I think that some of the issues also were just weight balancing for Centaur as well, because the shuttle can only land with so much weight in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Centaur was, I think, at the limit.
Yeah, and that too is that the fuels are liquid as opposed to solid.
Solids are pretty dense. Yeah.
Yeah, and they also don't slosh around.
Oh, that's another dynamic problem there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Centaur G was never going to fly.
It was doomed from the start. Didn't they call it the Death Star?
Maybe. Not the one I found in my research.
Yeah, I think if you read Taming Liquid Hydrogen, they talk about nicknaming the Centaur the Death Star after a while.
That's funny.
Yeah. I think it was for this mission that Walker said, okay, if you don't feel safe flying this, when it was still Centaur, you can walk off and I will defend you. Because if you walk off a mission for like safety concerns, it's kind of you're not going to fly ever again kind of thing. And he said, no, if you walk off this for that, I will defend you as much as I can.
What a hero. Salute to him. What a hero.
Yeah. Good guy. Because, jeez.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're not flying on the Centaur G.
No, we're not doing that.
Next slide, please.
No.
So, here's Magellan actually inside the spacecraft, right? The objective of this mission is to deploy Magellan, the spacecraft which will measure 90% of Venus's surface. It's going to be looking through those clouds.
Yes, it will.
Right, and it's flying on top of the IUS, right, the inertial upper stage.
Yep.
And it's housed in the IUS, airborne support equipment. It's the turntable.
It's the cradle. Yeah.
Yeah. So next slide, please. All right, so you can see there's the turntable, the tilt table, or that thing.
Yep.
But yeah, that's kind of where it's supposed to be. Don't remember if I was going to explain more things. It's been a while since I made this.
Yeah. Oh, I had the same problem. I finished my slides on Monday and I forgot everything. So
yeah. So next slide, please. Yeah. So this is the thing it's going to sit in. This is what the IUS is inside of.
Yeah. It's a deployment mechanism.
Yeah. Yes. Also, so this mission is going to be pretty simple. It's going to be pretty straightforward. But let's see if I... Next slide, please.
It's kind of like the deployment of Galileo. The primary goal of the mission was deploy Galileo.
Yeah, not doing a whole lot after that. All right, yeah, so the crew. Let's meet the crew. We've already met one of these people.
Well, there's Dave Walker, Mary Cleve, Norm Thagard, Ron Grabe. I don't know him.
You don't know Mark Lee?
Nope, I've never seen him before.
Well, let's introduce you to the crew.
All right.
Next slide, please. All right, it's Commander David M. Walker, born May 20th, 1944. Unfortunately, passed away on April 23rd, 2001.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, R.I.P. He's from Columbus, Georgia.
Yep.
Got a BS of Bachelor of Science from the U.S. Naval Academy. He's a Navy pilot. He's Group 8, And this is his second of 4 flights. The previous one was STS-51A, where he was the pilot.
Yeah, it's one where they recovered the 2 satellites. 2 up, 2 down.
Yes. Our pilot, which you saw last episode, Ronald J. Grabe, he was born on June 13th, 1945, from New York, New York. BS in engineering science from the USAF Academy. Air Force pilot, Group 9. This is his second of 4 flights. All right, STS-51J was his last one.
He was
And
pilot.
he also flew, yeah, he was pilot. He also flew 200 combat missions in Vietnam,
Yeah,
which is interesting.
Yeah, you get a bunch of those old pilots. Because again, that's kind of roughly the age he would have been for it. It's also where you get all this experience too, right? Flying.
Yeah. Next slide, please. Now we get into our mission specialists. First is Mark C. Lee, who was born August 14th, 1952. He's from Wisconsin.
Oh,
Iroquois, Wisconsin?
Veroka? That's probably a cheese brand. That's cheese.
That's cheese. It's Wisconsin, so it's cheese.
Yeah, it's cheese. Yeah.
He's got his engineering degrees from USAF Academy and MIT. Air Force pilot. Hired Group 10. TFNG. That's TFNG, right?
No.
Shoot.
Group 8 was TFNG.
Well, I messed that up.
Oh.
Yay me.
That's all right. Because Norm is TFNG.
Norm's TFNG.
Yeah.
I don't know why I confused 8 and 10. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Because TFNG were the first actual dedicated shuttle astronauts. The other ones were like Apollo, the Apollo holdovers. Yeah, we'll let you fly in 10 years.
Yeah. So this is his first of 4 space flights. A lot of 4s.
Yeah. That's
Interesting.
a lot.
Mission Specialist 2, Norm Thagard. Born July 3rd, 1943. He's from Florida.
Oh, he's a Florida man.
Mariana. Yes. He has engineering and MD degrees from FSU and University of Texas. Navy pilot, TFNG. This is his third of 5 flights. We saw him last on STS-7, where he was Mission Specialist 3, and then there was also Mission Specialist 2 on STS-51B. And he also flew like 163 combat missions in Vietnam.
Should I include combat missions for future episodes?
I don't know if you have to. I mean, I did it because I thought it was interesting.
Because I know Pam Melroy flew in the Gulf War.
That's pretty cool.
For
I would include
the 2 days of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Showed up, clocked in, clocked out.
Yeah.
And finally, Mission Specialist 3, Mary Cleave. Born February 5th, 1947, from Southampton, New York. Bioscience and engineering degrees from Colorado State University and Utah State University. Group 9, and this is her second of 2 flights. The last one, she was Mission Specialist 2 on STS-61B.
That was from the beginning of the year.
What?
That was when we did the beginning of the year, because that was with Rudolfo, right?
I think so.
Yes, because it's tortillas and trusses. That one.
Yes.
So we got all of her flights. Boom, done.
Yep. Both of her flights.
Yep, got them.
All right, next slide, please. Oh yeah, so because this is a short mission, I thought it'd be interesting to showcase a little bit of the training. So here they're learning how to use a camera
with film.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's about as exciting as they look.
Yeah, that's the face of someone learning about film cameras. Wow.
You're flying multi-billion-dollar hardware into space, and this is how you replace a lens.
Lens caps. Wow. Exciting. Well, actually,
exhilarating.
I know one of the astronauts, Don Petit on the ISS, took a lot of good photos. And what's the other guy's name? Younger fella. Because Don Petit's like the oldest active astronaut at like 75. But there's another guy who was earlier last year on the ISS who took some really good shots too. Matt Dominic, I think is his name.
Cool.
Yeah, so if we ever get to the ISS, we'll talk about those.
In like 10 years.
In like 80 years, yeah.
Yeah. So next slide, please. Oh, so also here they're doing EVA training, basically.
Yeah,
Um,
because they have to train in case the deployer doesn't work. So it's go out and bang it. Come on, hit it, come on.
exactly. I think with this scenario, based off of the footage, I think it's that they deploy it, but it doesn't rotate back into the 0 degree position, like the
Oh,
launch position or the landing position. So
okay.
they'd have to go back out and fix it.
Yeah, crank it. Yeah, because that was the crank I was talking about with STS-54.
Yes, yeah.
They always
So
have
like
that.
with the yeah, and there are a few more images of this. We'll see it, but here it's just like Armageddon, right?
Yeah.
Because they lower him in
Yeah.
on this. You can see all the divers swimming around with us.
Yeah.
Next slide, please. All right, there's the crank.
Yep, there it is. Because it's just all
It's
right.
right up.
It's also how
It's
they.
just right at the back of the shuttle.
It's also how they start. The SSMEs. There's a guy out back.
Yeah, yeah. Crank start.
All right, and there he is. Back, right, there's this one back here. Like, yeah, come on. Back in my day, we crank started these shuttles way easier.
So this is actually Commander David Walker and Norm Thagard.
Okay. So Walker's red stripe, Thagard's okay, and you can see
Yep.
they got weights,
Yes.
so they can orient properly.
Yeah. And so I'm pretty sure where Thagard is positioned, if he looks forward towards the tilt table, next slide please, he would see the alignment, right? So he's got these numbers showing the different degrees.
Yeah. So we're trying to get it down from that. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's a bit less
And
sophisticated than it is on the real thing.
what do you mean?
Well, it's got like insulation all over it. But I don't
Yeah.
think they're using these kinds of bolts and washers on the shuttle.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Straight out of Home Depot.
Yes, exactly.
That's neat.
So yeah, showcase a little bit of the training. There's more training, I think, but yeah. So here's our crew walking out next to the welding shed.
There we go. Yeah, where are we going? Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, but you see, we have the commander and the pilot walking out first before the mission specialists.
Yeah, shotgun.
Yeah. All right, and where they're walking to? Go to the next slide, please. So here they are with the van. Yeah, that little tiny guy driving up to the space shuttle.
Yeah. Which, yeah, that must be the coolest and most terrifying thing.
Yeah. Because next slide, please. If you look at the shuttle, it's just
Yeah.
it's kind of imposing.
That is a very big vehicle.
Yeah.
It is enormous.
You're standing next to this the launch tower and everything with it.
You just pull out a cigarette. It's like, oh wait, I should be doing this.
You can't do that here. Look, this thing's lighting one way or another.
Yeah. The guy just slaps it away and just points to a no smoking sign. It's bad for your health. Nothing else.
Yeah. Only minor health concerns.
Yeah. You don't want to get cancer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Next slide, please. So here they are in the white room, getting loaded up into spacecraft.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. And that is some guy's job.
Yeah. There's two people of them. Well, one of them's got a 5, the other's got a 6. So there's presumably at least 4 more.
Nah, they just do that to mess with everyone. That's what they'd be expecting. Because I know SpaceX, for their crew launches, they're all in black.
Why?
Elon is obsessed with aesthetics over function, if you haven't figured it out yet.
Oh, yeah.
So the reason you have white is in case there's like smears or, dirt and debris, which you don't want getting into the shuttle.
Yeah.
Interesting. Kooky.
But this is the part in Contact where what's his face
Gary
blows everything up.
Gary Busey's son kills everyone. Yes.
Yeah.
We can't do
Next slide, please.
I think we've talked about. I thought we talked about doing Contact, but I don't think Contact works for the show.
It might.
We could do like a snippets of space missions thing.
Yeah.
We could. Next slide. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah,
So now you can see this is the exact same room, exact same camera, right?
yeah.
But now the door's pulled back, right? And
Again,
it's pulled away,
yeah. You gotta sit,
and it's
you gotta sit on that for half an hour while someone, because to wait for traffic to clear to get taxi out. Oh god, I
Yep.
sat in a plane for half an hour here in Huntsville going up for July 4th, so I know what that experience is.
A whole half hour. Wow.
Miserable.
Hmm. But yeah, just it swings over like this this footage that I'm pulling this from is like it shows the video of it like going over, and you could see the coast. It's
Yeah,
just it's incredible.
because I remember when I was really young, I actually watched a shuttle mission from NASA TV. It was scrubbed, and I remember seeing this view. Well, the view when it's all the way pulled back, and then they scrubbed the mission, and then they pulled it back, and I thought, "What's going? Oh, come on! I thought they were going to launch." I was mad.
Nope, joke's on you.
Nope, not launching today.
Gotta give somebody a birthday cake, one of the astronauts.
Yeah, Ron again.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Stop launching on my birthday.
All right,
We
next
just
slide, please.
just to be clear, we just recorded STS-57 just to give everyone it's still July, so
Still July. Same day.
yeah.
Same day.
Next slide.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So finally, launch.
Woohoo.
It's on 4th of May, 1989, right? And that happened at like 2:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's from Launchpad 39B, Cape Canaveral, Florida, and they're going 28.8 degrees for the orbit, due east out of the Cape.
Yeah, you're doing an interplanetary deployment. You're going to be as equatorial as possible.
Yeah. They're originally going to plan to do April 28th launch, but the window was scrubbed due to liquid hydrogen recirculation issues, and then they were going to do again. Oh yeah, and so this is the actual launch on May 4th, but the window was delayed due to high winds and a cloud cover over the KSC.
Yeah, you can see.
KSC.
Yeah, you can see clouds. It's kind of a murky morning or afternoon.
Yeah. Yeah. And basically, it was like 5 minutes before the window closed. That's when they were finally able to launch.
Okay, it's just come on. There we go. Come on.
And launch! Do it now! Go!
Move.
Yeah. And so they put themselves in a 184 by 185 kilometer orbit, right? 160 by 161 miles. Pretty dang circular.
That's a very circular orbit there. And that's the space shuttle.
Yep.
Good looking vehicle.
Yep. There are 5 people in that thing.
Yeah. And Magellan.
And Magellan. Yeah. Let's next slide, please. So now let's talk about Magellan deployment.
Yeah.
This is from footage. You can tell because it's a little grainy. I think it looks spectacular.
Oh yeah, it's
It's
good
kind of
looking
got
footage.
a warm glow to it.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So you know that dish is a Voyager spare?
Really?
Yeah. When on the next episode we'll talk to you about all the spare parts this thing is made out of.
Tony Stark built this in a in a cave with a box of scraps.
He built it in Cebu City, the box of scraps.
So next up is going to be a bunch of images of the actual Magellan deployment because it is pretty incredible. So you can start clicking through some of these.
Hey, there's our camera.
Yeah, so this is camera B that we talked about earlier. It's not camera A, it's camera B, so it's at the back, looking forward.
So these are the hydraulic actuators for the IUS to steer it, by the way.
Yes, because in this part of the footage, it shows them, going through the actuators, right, and testing out to make sure the engine can actually gimbal.
Yeah, because the last thing you want to do is have it lock up.
Yeah. So this particular screenshot, it's deployed up. It's angled. It's gimbaled up.
Okay, so
Right?
it's
So the top.
So it's
So the top actuator is
yeah.
Yeah,
You can also see how it's mounted to the shuttle.
Yeah, with those Home Depot bolts.
Yep, the Home Depot bolts.
Yeah. Next slide, please. This is, I feel like, higher quality images, but you can see how, for the actual spacecraft, you can see there's the angle
Oh yeah, there
for
it
the
is.
turntable.
And they probably
Yeah,
just point the camera at it to make sure it's in the right spot.
exactly. Yeah, it's a different camera because it's black and white, but
Yeah, it's probably in
yeah,
the same spot though. Yeah, that's cool.
yeah. So now they're tilting it up to chuck it out.
Yeah, because if you deploy, because as some of us have learned in Kerbal Space Program the hard way, if you don't angle things properly, they hit each other.
Yeah, collision physics is fun.
Yeah.
This next slide, please.
Oh, there it
So
goes.
now you can see it's tilting up to be deployed.
Someone left the post-it note though on the
Well, it's a hole.
Yeah, they left the duct tape out. Oh, it's like, where'd I leave that? Yeah, it's like, huh. Well, I'll find it. It just watches the footage. Oh,
Oh no! Oh, there it is.
that's my computer password.
It's like, Brian, I think you're gonna want to see this.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh. Yeah. Cool spacecraft.
Yeah, we're gonna see some more images right now. Next slide, please. See, now it's fully up, fully deployed, and now it's being chucked out.
Yeah. And so for reference, so this is a star motor there for Venus orbit insertion.
Cool.
Yeah, again, next episode we'll talk about it. I can tell you about what all the spare parts are in this thing.
Next slide, please.
Oh, that's some
See,
good
with
shot.
a little higher definition, you can see it tilting up and deploying.
I really like this shot here, the one on the right.
It's a great shot.
Oh yeah, it's a good looking spacecraft too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This next slide, please. As you can see, it's from that same back angle. All right, looking forward, and now it's deployed.
There it goes.
There it goes. Next slide, please. There it goes.
Oh, and it deployed the solar
Off.
rays.
Yeah, yeah.
It's T-posing. It's like, yeah. What up now, boys? Going.
T-posing to assert dominance.
Yeah.
And now it's off to Venus.
Yep. On the next episode.
Yeah. So now what?
Well, you gotta do some the FEA experiments.
Yeah, you gotta do the rest of the astronaut stuff.
Yeah. Grow crystal, count dust.
And the other things.
How it is.
So, next slide, please. You gotta start doing some of these secondary objectives and all the fun stuff, right?
Checklists
Like-
after checklist after checklist.
Yeah, you gotta you
He's-
gotta read checklists, and you gotta touch buttons.
He's sleeping.
No, he isn't. He's looking up. He has a checklist in one hand, and he's pushing buttons with the other.
Yeah.
Because that's what everyone in this shot is doing.
Yeah. And they got to do everything down to, they got to coordinate everything. That's why you spend a year and a half in training.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. So next slide, please. Start doing some other fun stuff, though, right? Again, like looking at checklists and pushing buttons, using a computer, like Norm's doing over on the right.
Yep. Oh man, that is ancient.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: I can hear that keyboard though. Oh, and they have 90. Oh, these are like 90s polos too.
No, not in the 90s yet.
Oh.
This is 1989.
Oh, jeez. It's innovative technology. They're testing that out. It's one of the experiments. 90s polos.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty incredible stuff.
Oh, yeah.
This next slide, please. Now we get to the FEA, right?
Yep.
So this is Mary. She's messing with it, looking inside of it, checking out all the crystals.
Yeah, doing some science.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the
David
cyan? Where's the cyan?
Gotta okay, pull this open. Gotta get the cartridge out. Did I put
Yeah.
the cartridge in incorrectly?
Which way?
Yeah.
Yeah, which way does? Which side is the top of the paper when I print? Oh
Is
no,
it one you put in or the bottom?
I don't know.
But you can see this thing is tucked kind of into the back
Yeah,
of right next to the airlock.
yeah, it's an afterthought. I was put back here. Why not? It's like, oh, gosh.
I mean, the front lockers are not being used at all.
Yeah, but you can't take
So-
those out.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some fun science going on though. Wait, is he on the treadmill?
No, David Walker is Commander David Walker. He's showing up. That's another clipboard or
Oh,
like a checklist in his hand.
So the checklist. Yeah, we got so much paper on this thing.
Yeah. Next slide, please. So here's our commander doing incredible commander stuff,
Yeah,
like
looks
being in zero G.
like he's doing a push up
Uh,
with the suit on, with the arm behind his back. Yeah, I can do that.
I think he's just doing. I think he's just flipping over in this with this shot.
Yeah, just
And
acrobatics.
here he's zero G acrobatics, very difficult, requires lots of years of experience.
Yeah.
And then also he's using some of the front lockers to make some food for himself.
He's got the buffet out. He's making his sandwiches.
Yeah, yeah. One of the things I really like about the footage, though, is you could actually get a sense for the feel of what it's like inside the space shuttle.
Yeah, that's the fun part.
Yeah, kind of see the lighting, how it doesn't. It looks like a kind of typical office
Yeah.
lighting.
Well, it's a science lab in space that you happen to sleep in.
Yeah, it's not like you can go down every night.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. No, he just goes to the airlock. All right, I'm heading out.
Yeah,
I'll punch in later.
I think. Wait, I think of this one. He just put up the Fly Navy sticker right up in front.
That one. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's a
Yes.
Navy pilot.
Inter-service rivalry, man.
It's real.
It is very real.
Next slide, please. And then here's Mary also getting some food for herself and other people up at the flight deck.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and that's her going up through one of the holes in the floor to.
Yeah, there's the spare duct tape, and then there's the egress pole.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We've seen a lot of the
There's
shuttle,
that. Yeah.
but it's always fun.
You can see like the footholds where they have the sleeping bags.
Yeah, just tape me to the side of the wall. I don't care. I'll sleep. I can sleep anywhere.
Yeah.
I can sleep on the floor. Who
Well-
cares?
Well, you have two options: the mid deck or the flight deck.
Yeah.
One has windows.
Well, there's a window in the hatch out the side.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
But yeah, I've read this. On any flight, everyone goes to the windows. It's when they're not doing anything, they're just looking out at the Earth.
Yeah. Oh yes, I want to look at this white locker instead of the incredible view of the world. There's no other view like it.
Should I look at the duct tape float around?
Hmm.
Oh, and is that the curtain for the little astronauts room?
Yep, because that's where she's going up right next to.
That's where it is.
Next slide, please. Right here we also have some very important microgravity experiments, like for food and breakfast and throwing food into each other's mouths.
What else are you gonna do? That'd be really fun.
Yeah, yeah,
Catch.
very important. Yeah, very important mid-deck experiments occur.
Well, as we saw with STS-54, of course, it's important to demonstrate physics.
Yes, yes,
So-
this is very true.
It's a physics demonstration.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Next slide, please. And so one of the other experiments they did is cabin depressurization test. So they took it down to, I think, just 10 psi.
Okay.
And yeah, again, I'm pretty sure that's Commander David Walker and Norm Thagard
Yeah, he doesn't look
doing
too...
power poses.
Yeah, that is really funny. It's...
Yeah.
Because I know for EVAs they depressurize the shuttle cabin for that.
Yeah.
So I guess
So
it's
that's just what they're.
just kind of run through it. He just
Yep.
does not look. Norm does not look pleased. It's like,
He has from all the images I saw, he has an upside down smile where he looks like he's frowning, but he's smiling,
oh,
and that's the height of of making him look happy. As the happiest he looks.
that is funny. I like the power pose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Those helmets are pretty cool. I mean, that's what I'd do.
Yes. Yeah.
Just float around. I'd goof off.
And flex.
Yeah.
Next slide, please. So yeah, here's the crew.
There they are.
Because the crew, they're trained on the cameras as we saw earlier. So obviously they're taking video of each other, taking photos of each other, right? But they could also, you can see there's Noam Thagard's incredible smile, and
yeah,
that's the happiest he looks.
yeah. He also, I know he went up to Mir. I think he's one of the shuttle Mir astronauts. So he's preparing himself for being on on that.
Yeah. But of course, they're not just going to be photographing the crew, each other, right?
Ooh.
Next slide, please.
It's nature photography, right?
Kind of. So you can see there's also documenting, recording, and taking photos of stuff that's outside the spacecraft. Like the big bright blue thing.
Yeah.
Including, here's Florida, right? There's Cape Canaveral.
Yeah, there it is. There's the whole, there's the row.
Yeah. There's VAB kind of right in the middle.
Yep, so that's where they launched from.
Mm-hmm. And that's where they're going to be landing, I think. I think it's this one?
That's
No, I think it's...
That's the shuttle landing facility.
Yeah, but I think they might be landing California? Yeah.
Oh, so this is... Because, right, the delineation, this is Air Force over here. Space Force now.
Yes.
This is Kennedy.
Yeah.
Because I think SpaceX launches from, I think, here. Now.
Ah, okay.
Because that's LC-40.
Got it.
It's and this is just old missile row there.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. So they're taking a video of where they're from, right? They're also taking video of the Miami metropolitan
Yeah.
sprawl, as well as the Everglades.
Yeah, that's because this is all the Everglades here.
That's all the Everglades. Yep.
Yeah.
You can see the Keys is just right below the frame, just outside of it.
And that is the closest island of the Bahamas. This is where the drug trade would happen.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you know anything about like Miami, the cocaine cowboys, this is the island they launched from.
Yeah. Because it's right there.
Yeah, it's like 90 miles away.
Yeah. It's incredible, right?
Oh yeah.
So next slide, please. We also get some beautiful images of, clouds.
Yeah, look at those.
The beauty of nature.
You can see the structure of them.
Yeah.
I flew through a cloud on my way to Dallas from the 4th of July, when I went up to Minnesota. That was fun. A lot of structure.
Exciting.
Yeah. Really turbulent.
Yeah. Yeah. Next slide, please. Got some cool clouds over there.
That's some nice formations.
Yeah. And you also get like that sunset as well.
Ooh,
so you can see more of the three-dimensional nature of the clouds.
Yeah, that's good right there. That's a good one.
Yeah.
You can see shadows too.
Yeah. Being cast across the earth, the atmosphere, blue stuff.
Oh, there's the camera.
Yep. Thank you. Next slide, please.
Ooh.
You can really see more of the structure and sunset.
Yeah.
On the spacecraft.
Oh, you can see a bit of the sliver of the atmosphere right there.
Just right there, yeah.
Oh, that's a good shot.
It turns the whole thing orange.
Yeah. That's a really nice shot.
Yeah. Next slide, please. All right, there they are firing up RCS thrusters.
Yep.
And now they're starting to close the the payload bay doors, and as we discussed in Space Camp, they close them one at a time.
Yeah, because if you don't, because you want to make sure they don't break or bunk into each other.
Yeah. All right, let's go home. Landing.
Woohoo!
So on May 8th, like 5 days later, or not even 5 days later, like 4 days later, on May 8th, 1989, they return, go to Edwards Air Force Base. They land in California at 12:43 p.m. on Pacific Daylight Time. All right, so the mission time was 4 days and an hour, and they completed 65 orbits.
That is a very short mission.
Yeah, it's basically they went up, they deployed Magellan, they hung out for a few days, and then they came back.
Yeah, it's like, all right, dunk down.
Exactly.
Because what? Because STS-83 was like 3 days and 20 hours.
Yeah, it's not much longer than that one.
And that mission was just because it broke.
Yeah.
That's a good shot of the
Next
shuttle.
slide.
That's a nice shot, though.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
The shuttle's a pretty vehicle. If any of you haven't figured this out yet, it's pretty.
It's good looking spacecraft.
Yeah.
I'd fly it.
Oh, yeah.
Next slide, please. And here they are, walking out from the gantry. Job well done.
Yeah. Got their hats, sunglasses.
Yeah. Look, cool as heck.
Yeah. Another slide.
Next slide, please. All right, well, that was it.
So
on the next episode, what we got lined up for the next episode?
Dying in the Philippines. We are going to Venus, and we're going to map it.
Yes.
And as a spoiler alert, those are volcanoes.
Those pancake-looking things?
Yep, those are volcanoes.
It's a lot of volcanoes.
And there's a big thing here. Big crack.
A lot of cracks.
Yeah, there's a lot of formations on Venus. Venus is an interesting planet. We just can't look at it closely.
Because of all the clouds?
Yeah, all the clouds. Yeah, so we're going to we'll talk a bit about Pioneer Venus, because that's kind of a lead up to this. And we're just going to die in the Philippines and then come here. in a place of equal temperatures.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Fun little mission.
So what do we learn on STS-30?
Remember to send the correct images that are needed to talk about Centaur G and Magellan.
Yes. Any other lessons?
Practice makes perfect.
What are you talking about?
Well, make sure that you know what you're doing when you deploy the spacecraft in case you have to go out and hit it.
Ah, yes.
It's important to practice.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to tuck away your printer-sized experiment in the corner that no one cares about.
Mm-hmm.
Photography.
It's on the opposite side of the bathroom.
Yeah, photography is important.
It is.
It is.
It is. All right.
There's not much to this mission.
Nope. They went up, they deployed Magellan, they hung out, and then came home.
Which, that was kind of the goal with the shuttle. Go up, come down, whatever, right? Do whatever do everything you can with this thing. It didn't happen, but that was the goal.
Yeah.
And so this is your first shuttle mission.
Yeah.
How fun was that?
Very fun. Very, very fun.
You're doing the other shuttle mission this year.
Yes.
STS-99. That'll be fun.
Yes. No spoilers.
Yeah, there was a lot more on that one than on this one.
Yeah.
That's a cool.
Do you want to send us out?
Well, that's a cool patch.
That's a cool patch.
It's a very cool patch. Well, everyone, grow crystal, count dust. This has been End of Mission.